Did Iran ever officially give an order, an instruction to have a nuclear weapon built? Take a look at this clip over here with Secretary of State Marco Rubio being grilled on this question by a reporter from Face the Nation. And she tries to get him to say things that she wants him to say and admit things that she wants to admit, and he is not having it. So let's watch this clip together and then talk about it. But first, hit that subscribe button over there in the corner. We'd love to stay in touch. Check this out.
Are you saying there that the United States did not see intelligence that the Supreme Leader had ordered weaponization?
That's irrelevant. I see that question being asked in the media. That's an irrelevant question.
No,
they have
that is
everything
the
they need
key
to build
point in U.S. intelligence assessments. You know that.
No, it's not.
Yes, it was.
No, it's
that
not.
The political decision had not
I know
been
that better
made.
than you know that, and I know that that's not the case.
But I'm asking you whether the order was given.
And the people who say that, it doesn't matter if the order was given. They have everything they need to build nuclear weapons. Why would you bury things in a mountain, 300 feet under the ground?
Right.
Why would you bury why do they have 60% enriched uranium? You don't need 60% enriched uranium. The only countries in the world that have uranium at 60% are countries that have nuclear weapons. Because they can quickly make it 90. They have all the elements. They have. Why do they have a space program? Is Iran going to go to the moon? No, they're trying to build an ICBM.
No, but that's a question. That's a question of intent. And you know, in the intelligence assessment, that it was that Iran wanted to be a threshold state and use this leverage. I'm talking about the public March assessment, and that's why I was asking you if you know something more from March.
But that's also an inaccurate representation of it. That's an accurate representation of it. That's not how intelligence is read. That's not how intelligence is used. Here's what the whole world knows. Forget about intelligence. What the IAEA knows. They are enriching uranium well beyond anything you need for a civil nuclear program. So why would you enrich uranium at 60%? Right. If you don't intend to one day use it to take it to 90 and build a weapon. Right. Why are you developing ICBMs? Why do you have 8,000 short-range missiles and 2,000 to 3,000 long mid-range missiles that you continue to develop? Why do you do all these things? They have everything they need for a nuclear weapon. They have the delivery mechanisms. They have the enrichment capability. They have the highly enriched uranium that is stored. Yes. That's all we need to see.
Right. Well,
especially in the hands of a regime that's already involved in terrorism and proxies and all kinds of things around. They are the source of all
instability and no one's disputing that. I'm not doing that here. And they were censured at the IAEA for that enrichment and for violating their non-proliferation agreements. I was simply asking if we had intelligence that there was an order to weaponize, because you said weaponization ambitions.
Well, we have intelligence that they have everything they need to build a nuclear weapon, and that's more than enough.
Okay.
The heads up that they were getting really close. Israel started the process, America finished the process, and Iran no longer has a nuclear capability. The world right now is most certainly a safer place. And it is true that World War III is possibly averted because of actions like this. Other presidents, other leaders in the past didn't want to take action against Iran. The opportunity wasn't the same. There wasn't as clear and present a danger, perhaps. There were other times where other countries obtained nuclear weapons because the US or other righteous nations did not act when they could have acted. And here, the United States stepped in and filled in a void and did it 1, 2, 3 in a seamless fashion, destroying all nuclear capabilities, and certainly, hopefully, beginning the process of the Ayatollahs being removed from power, not through the Americans, but through the organic activity of the Iranian people, who are by and large for the United States and what Israel and the United States have been doing. And time will tell how this will lay out. But if the Iranian people will lift themselves up and get rid of the Ayatollahs from power and go in the direction that many of them, most of them, want to go, into a Western-looking, joining the free world, joining our economic, trade, thought process, everything. If they want to join in, they will be welcome to do so. And then the Middle East is going to be significantly reshaped for the better. The dynamic in the Middle East, God willing, is going to be quite good after this. And I believe that it's only in due time that the Saudis will become part of the Abraham Accords, and we'll watch and see what happens in Iran. But now is the time for the people of Iran to rise up and amongst themselves to initiate a new a new dynamic amongst the world. Xi Jinping in China sees this, Vladimir Putin sees this, and knows that peace through strength is the doctrine that is being worked with, that peace does not mean pacifism, peace does not mean non-involved in isolationism. Peace means we want peace, we're going to encourage peace, but if push comes to shove and we're pressed against the wall, the United States is not afraid to act. If you like this content overall, hit that subscribe button over there in the corner. We'd love to stay in touch. Take care.